We just launched a big update to our email editor within Resend for both broadcasts and templates, and I just want to play around with it right now to show you what it can do. All right, so let's jump in here. You can see I've got the templates page open, and when I go to create a new template, you'll see a few things that are a little bit different. Number one, you've got these different sidebar sections, and you've got all different components showing right here. So you can see them grouped by section. We even have columns as well, which we haven't had so far. You've got social links, unsubscribe footers, and all that as well. Now, you could always create variables, whether these were like contact properties within the broadcast editor or here within templates. These could be custom template variables, but now we've got them in their own little sections so you can very clearly see what they are. On top of that, you've got the full page styling menu over here, and you can hide this for like a more organic experience if you want. In fact, you can hide this completely if you want to with Command and period. And by the way, pro tip within Resend, anytime you want, you can do Command K and search for certain things. So like sidebar, for instance, you can see you can toggle it that way directly using your keyboard as well. All right, now I'm gonna go ahead and just hide the sidebar so that we stay as focused as we want to. And here you'll see that I've also still got the same commands under here with one additional one, which is to start from a prompt. That's what I want to show you today. Let's say I've got something that I've already got, like this waybackstore.com, and I say, let's use the styling here. This is like a fake little store we have where we're selling VHS players, etc. All right, so let's use this styling and say like, create an auth email with this styling, something like that. Now, I'm going to pass this exact link. It should download the actual image, process that, and actually come up with a scheme for using my own design system within Resend. You can see here that it's already done this, and it's actually embedded variables as well. So here it has a verification code directly in here, verify email directly in here. All this is baked into the actual email template. So I'm not even having to create the variables. It's creating it for me based on what it knows it needs for like a login email. All right, so verify your email. Here it's pulled in my actual image from the site. And I even have details about what I'm using here, like waybackstore.com, and let's see, didn't create an account, so it's picking up on common things you might want. Now, obviously, I could change this around some, like this text is breaking out, so maybe I want to change that, make it a little bit smaller. So here I like 24. And I can do all that as I want to. Now, on top of that, I can actually customize it as well using AI. So if I come inside here, you could say like use coupon code. Maybe I just want to simplify this a little bit. So again, I can come over here, click edit once I selected something and just say like simplify this. And of course you can, with something as small as this, just tweak it yourself. But the nice thing is it's using my design system. It's using the content I maybe already have to design something that's ready to go out of the box. Now it also gave me a subject line and a preview as well, but there may be other things I want to do as well. So here we've used a template. Let's also look at broadcasts. So here I've got a brand new broadcast open up. And let's say I actually want to use a particular like site article. So if I go over to journal here, I've got this new arrival of a tape deck recorder. So I can use this and say, create a new like marketing broadcast. The idea here is you've already written the content once. Now I just want to actually use that to generate my email based on my content, my branding, all of that baked in. So it's not replacing your work. It's merely maximizing the work you've already done. So let's say something like create a broadcast from this article, and I'll paste the article in. Now it will once again extract the brand details, including your logo, maybe images within that post. The really nice thing is because it's using React Email under the hood, it's got all of our expertise in how to craft an email that actually renders correctly in all email inboxes. Now, you don't have to take our word for it or the editor's word for it. You can send yourself a test email. So here you can see we've got this over here. It's added a subject line, preview line, and actually the image from the post as well, along with the full story, the specs, the condition, and an actual like available now button. This looks just like the site I showed you a second ago. We even got the unsubscribe link baked in here as well, since it's a marketing broadcast. So it's doing a lot of the nice things that I would have to add myself, just baked into the editor. Now, once again, you'll notice here it's used a variable. In this case, the fallback is there because this is a contact property. So you can attach contact properties to individual contacts like first name or last name or anything custom that you want. And here it's noticed that this would be a great use case for it. So it's baked it in here. Now, I probably don't want this to have an M-dash, so I can change this manually if I want to. All of this is totally interactive. I can change and like even move whole blocks just like I would if I built this out, or I can ask the AI to do it for me. Now, like I said, you don't have to take our word for it. You can actually send yourself a test email. So here I'll send myself a test email, and you can see that I can send it to whatever address I want. And here I can even pass in test variables. So let's say my contact name is Chris, so it should send that, hey Chris. So I'll send this test email that sends it to my own email inbox. So here it is in my own email inbox. You see it was just sent. It's even using my custom variable of Chris. It's dropped the image in here directly, and you'll see that all the rest of this looks exactly like it did in the editor. So this is a really powerful way to get your existing content into Resend, doing the work once and then letting Resend's AI editor kind of do all the rest of that conversion to an email friendly look. Okay, there's one more thing I want to show you, and that is the review feature. We've talked about creating an email, editing an email using AI as part of this whole flow, along with some of the extra things you can do within the editor. But now when you go to review an email, not only will it check to make sure that you have people subscribed to a given topic and all that kind of stuff, but you'll see that it also shows you a couple of helps here using AI. So here, for instance, it says the subject says here tomorrow, but the body says the item's already landed. So it's not just analyzing like exact like links or things like that. It's actually analyzing the content of your email to make sure it makes sense within the same email. And as you click, it'll actually direct you to here. So I could say something like here now, and then when I go to click review, it will rerun the analysis, comparing everything I have in the entire body of the email. Now, on top of that, you can see here I've got an empty link, so you won't have to send those anymore. It checks and tells you that each time. If you come down here, you'll see that it has a mismatched URL. So even catching typos like this one, instead of waybackstore.com, I have waybackstored.com, and now it will catch that as well. So this whole process now from creating and editing and reviewing an email is now aided by the Resend editor. Well, I hope this has been a big help in understanding what this new feature is, how to use the email editor, along with a couple of little details that may help you, like that Command K menu. All right, let me know what else you'd like to know about how to tie all these little parts together. Resend is really becoming the full email platform. So you can do automations and templates and topics and contact properties, all this baked in. And I'd love to do some more use cases that would help you as you build out. Well, thanks so much for watching. I'll catch you in the next one. Happy emailing.